Hey guys, welcome to this video. We actually did our first race finally, and it went. How do you think it went?
I think it went after the first heats. I think it went pretty good.
Yeah, we had a good first day. Had to knock some rust off, but we were pretty competitive. Had a couple bumps here and there. We were only able to run 2 classes instead of 3. Unfortunately, Zach also didn't fix one of his trucks, so he's running this old thing over here. So we both got to run rustlers and slashes today, but we did miss out on running our Pro 2s, but that's okay. Still a good day, just a little bit minimal numbers, but we're going to walk you through the 3 rounds. So the first round of qualifying, second round of qualifying, and then our mains, just so you guys can follow along and see how we did. Anything you want to add? No?
No.
All right, so first part of the video, we're going to show the heats of the stadium trucks. Unfortunately, there's only 3 entries today, including us, so there's only 3 of us on the track for this one. But we're going to jump right into the qualifying of round 1.
All right, here we go, guys, on the pathetic tone. All right, Zach is up into the lead right now, but now he's back there. It's always good to start first, Zach. Oh, look at Zach go. He's climbing right up there. He's just passing everybody.
Yeah, he's got the cars.
Look at Zach go.
Nelson, I'm in last.
Oh, I got the wrong. Made you feel better though, didn't I, Zach?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, there's Zach coming. He's in 3rd place now.
Sorry,
Oh, there you go, Zach. Push her through. All right, now you're commanding 2nd place lead. All right, we got 4 minutes remaining. Zach is still in 3rd place according to the computer, but on the track, he is in 2nd right now. All right, we got Bryce coming across, then Lee, then Zach. Bryce has got the fast lap of a 33.9. Lee's got a 37.2, and Zach has got a 42.2. What the heck, Zach? Did you let him pass you already?
Because I'm not in a slash. Yeah. I'm not used to this.
It's nice to have the track all by yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just think if I was there, I'd be right there with you, and it'd just be a battle.
I know.
Because I'd be trying to hit you.
Oh.
All right, we got 30 seconds remaining. And if some of you marshals want to marshal the next race too, we will need a few volunteers again.
Here we go, let it roll.
All right, the race is over, but keep going until I tell you you are done. All right, Lee, you're done. I have a feeling we're going to be waiting a long time for Zach to get across the line. Cut the corner there, Zach. All right, Bryce, you're done.
Okay, now that you got to see the highlights from that first qualifying round, how do you feel that you did?
My
Just
first
recap
round
it.
was fairly poor. I really wasn't getting enough traction. I was sliding through turns and I was flipping a lot. I was knocking the rust off. It was the first race back, but I could have did a lot better.
He also did not get a single practice lap in with the
Yeah.
Rustler before we started that, because we didn't know we were running them until like last second. Because we thought we were going to run Pro 2 instead of Stadium, but they flopped it on us last second, which is okay. my first round went pretty good. I ended up getting the TQ of round 1. Just didn't really make any mistakes, and the car ran pretty good. So I was pretty confident with how my car was running for the day. Now let's move into the first round of the slashes.
Alright. Marshals are ready. Drivers ready. This is for the tone. Caution after a straightaway jump, take it wide. Caution on a straightaway jump. Caution on a straightaway jump. Clear. Caution after a double, take it wide after a double. Clear. Alright, after 1 minute, Bryce out there running a 9.513. Zach's running 8.501. Shane's running an 8.535. Bryce got the fast lap, 34.8. We got Brandon in fourth. Levi in eighth.
Watch out, back straightaway!
Back straightaway, something. Alright guys, coming up on 2 minutes in, Bryce still out there 9.524, then Brandon 5.21. Then Shane's got an 8.522. Caution after a tabletop, if you are rolled over, take your finger off the throttle please. Marshall will not turn your car over if he sees the wheel spinning.
Hey! Stop!
Alright guys, coming up on 3 minutes, we got Bryce up there with the 9.520, and then Brandon with the 8.504, and Shane's got a 7.505, and then Zach, David, and Levi. I think Bryce got the same fastest lap at 33.6, I'm not sure. I like that. Good job, Marshall. Alright, keep going until you hear your name. Zach, you're done. Shane.
Okay, take 2. Stock slash qualifying round 1. What do you think?
Didn't go too well. Slid through turns, got marshaled way too much. But now I know the track. I know how to handle it better. The last 3 minutes was a lot better than the first 3. And the second race is going to be a lot better. Hoping to get first and seconds out of the both of us.
Yeah.
Both heats.
Yeah. Yeah, I ended up getting qualifying first so far. it hooked up good. I just think if Zach cleans up a couple things, he would have been easy second.
Yeah.
His 1 lap pace is good enough to win, so
It's a
we'll
good
see if
class,
he
but
cleans
it's a
it up.
beatable class.
Yeah,
I
we
can-
got a
I
lot
can
of
get a
competition
second
too.
Pretty easy if I
So.
do well.
Yeah, so excited to see second round. Hopefully with the stadium too, you can pick up
Yeah.
second as well out of 3. So I think he can do it. Just got to clean it up a little. So yeah, we'll see you in round 2. Okay, so that was again kind of shaking the rust off with the slashes. I had a pretty consistent race with this. Actually, first race with the new body thing looks pretty dang sick. Yeah, just was able to get ahead, get out of the traffic, and didn't really have anybody to battle with, so got to run my own race the whole time. So just stayed clean and got a good run out of it. You, on the other hand,
Yeah, mine was kind
What
of a
happened
similar
in that
story
race?
to the wrestler. I just didn't run that well, and I was kind of battling with people that were closer to the back. I think I might have got third, might have been fourth. That was
Yeah.
definitely my worst placement race, my slowest hot lap. And I mean, I just could have did better, but I got better throughout the day.
yeah, there's definitely a lot more entries than Slash today. But
Double the entries from
yeah, double the entries for sure. But what I was gonna say is there was the guys at the back of the pack, so the bottom 3, basically if you were in their way, they weren't moving.
Yeah, they were gonna take you out, and they were
getting
gonna
out of
blast
their way.
past you, and
Yeah.
they weren't gonna let you pass.
Yeah. If you're coming around to lap them, they're not really gonna get out of your way. As you see, there's a green truck in the race that really doesn't give to. Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyway, yeah, it was just kind of rough. I think I was able to stay out of it, but Zach, on the other hand, just kind of got tied up and all that, and that so kind of compromised his first round there.
it's tough trying to learn the track and learn the drivers you're racing against
Yeah.
at the same time.
And then once again, did you get practice with this? No, you
I
did.
got a little bit of practice with that. I got 2-3 laps.
Okay, yeah, because you started practicing with your Pro 2, and that was a little rough.
Yeah.
But once you got this out, you're pretty smooth. So, but yeah, just again, and the track's still coming around. Nobody's ran laps on it yet, so this first round was really the track was just loose and just zero grip.
It was a groove wearing round.
Yeah, nothing at all. But yeah, so round 1 with both of them. I was super happy with my round 1 of qualifying, and Zach wasn't feeling too hot,
Not at all.
but it wasn't doing bad. Was just had to clean up some mistakes.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's move on to round 2. Okay, so round 2 with the Rustlers. You go first.
Okay, round 2 was a lot better than round 1. A lot of the rust was knocked off. I wasn't making nearly as many mistakes. Still had a lot of traction trouble, which, that's just how it's going to be out there. It was really hard in the back corner, especially with a shorter truck like this, seeing it around the big tabletop, but I managed to stay on my wheels a lot more and run a lot faster lap. My first lap of the second race was 1 second slower than my hot lap in the first race, and I beat my hot lap by
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah, it was your hot lap in the first round was a 37 something, and then you ran a 35 something. So yeah, definitely got better. Definitely a lot cleaner. We didn't put them 2 laps down this time. We barely got 1 on them. So
Yeah.
me, unfortunately, I was leading that entire qualifier, and I just lost all my consistency at the end. I'm sure you saw in the clips. It was not fun. Wasn't super happy with myself. Of course, later on I found out that my servo's starting to strip, so that's why, if you were watching, you saw that I was struggling to turn left at the end, but I can only blame the equipment so much. I didn't even notice it was broken, so I just thought I was making mistakes. And I was crashing way too much, so I kind of lost that TQ. So I ended up qualifying 2nd out of 3 for the main, and then you qualified 3rd out of 3 for the main. So a guaranteed podium for both of us, which is always good. So
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the slash.
All right, this last race of the heats. And then we'll get set up for the mains. Probably take 10, 15. Get some water on the track. A little bit, not much. Brandon's out in the lead already. Followed by Shane. Then Bryce and Zach and David and Levi. Well, that's going to drop Shane down now. All right, got a minute 40 left. Brandon's still on top, followed by Bryce, Shane, David, Zach, and Levi. All right, 30 seconds left, guys. Brandon's still on top, followed by Bryce, Zach, Shane, David, Levi. Brandon's running a 9.514. Bryce is running a 9.520. Zach's running an 8.533. Shane's running a 7.502. Gaddy's running a 7.513, and Levi's running a 6.502. Bryce still has the fastest lap at a 33.8. No, I take that back. 32.4. I don't know how to read. Keep going. All right, Shane, you're done. All right, Bryce, you're done. Brandon, David, you're done. Zach, you're done. Just waiting on Levi.
Okay. Round 2. We forgot to record stadium, but that's okay. Nothing really happened. I blew it and lost the lead in the last minute and a half. And ended up finishing second. Zach ended up getting third. Ran a lot better the second time, though, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, my first lap was only a second down from my hot lap in the first race. I can't be mad at that race. I mean, 35-second hot lap isn't too bad, especially with a Rustler. I'm not that great with Rustlers.
Right. Sock Slash was a lot more fun
Yeah.
this time around. I got, as you guys will see in the race, I got dumped in the first straight. Like, I don't think a full second had gone in the race. I got dumped right away. Ended up fighting my way back through the pack, and took first in the final quarter, and that was a ton of fun. So I was making mistakes the whole race. Definitely wasn't my cleanest one, but it was fun. How did it go for you?
I ran a lot better. I had to go to war with some guy who kept taking me out, but after I got around him, the rest of the race was squeaky clean. My best laps of the day so far, and I'm hyped for the main.
Yeah, you ended up finishing third instead of fourth this time. What do you think you got fourth last time? We don't know, actually.
Yeah,
we have no idea what he got in the first queue. They didn't post the.
And I was
results.
fifth for a good half of the race. I pulled my weight in the second half and came back to get third. Hoping for second in the mains.
And then watching the race, if you watch if I put the whole thing in there, there was a point in time where I was going to put a lap down on Zach, and he was ahead for 5-6 laps.
I was pulling my weight for a good amount of time there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, now we're off to the mains, so hopefully those go good.
All right, we're going to start on the tone. Don't let him push you around there, Zach.
Got nothing to lose. Nope. Not a thing. Yeah, of course. I need a little more speed boost, man.
All right, 2 minutes have gone by, or 1 minute's gone by. We got Bryce in the lead, followed by Lee and Zach. A big battle there, right for first and second. Zach has got third place secured.
Go, Zach.
Okay. You hear that, Zach? You already made the podium.
Go.
Hey, that's one more than I got, Zach. Good job. I gotta try and find a class with only 3 people running in it, too.
Learn this one and get fourth.
All right, we got 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. We still got Bryce up in the lead, followed by Lee and Zach. Bryce has got the fast lap of a 32.92. Lee is right behind him with a 32.96. All right, now Lee has just jumped up into first place. We got Lee leading the race, followed by Bryce and then Zach. Solidly in third place.
Still not a lap down though. I had a really good lap there. I just got the sub 30 seconds. Oh, I kind of did it. Oh no. I just finished the coffee. That was crazy.
30 seconds. Don't fall over, Casey. That's why we keep our footwear on during the race.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't feel too good, does it?
We got 15 seconds remaining. Zach, now's the time to jump up there and take the lead. But you're 2 laps down. All right, the race is over. Keep pushing back to the line. All right, Zach, you're done. Lee, you're done. Waiting on Bryce.
Okay, so for the stadium truck main, I don't think either of us were very happy with that one.
No.
Once again, I started up in front. I took the lead right away. Took a pretty sizable lead right away too. Just once again, just like the second round of qualifying, I just completely lost my consistency. Started getting nervous up there because I think I saw that second place was catching me. He was fast all day too, so
Yeah.
I am not going to discredit that. But I was just making mistakes. That was my race to lose, I felt like, and I blew it and took a second place. How'd you feel?
I felt pretty good. I mean, it was kind of like a practice race for me. Hats off to Lee. He's a good racer. Him and Bryce were just going at it, and I was just kind of getting a feel for it. I didn't get marshaled a lot, which I was happy about. And I was just kind of running a clean race, just trying to get good times. I tried to set hot laps at the end and kind of started crashing a little bit, but
Yeah,
I knew I was getting third at that point, so I'm like, might as well just see how fast I can go.
Yeah, and also kudos to Zach because this truck hasn't been driven since 2018, and I just fixed it. And he wasn't able to run his stadium today, so a truck that he never drove, and he hasn't driven a Rustler in years. You made up like 3 laps worth of pace throughout the day with that thing.
I think so.
Yeah, definitely improved a lot. Third race, he was still quick. Like if there was more entries in that, like he still would have finished third. I feel he was doing pretty solid. And then, like we said, it's always fun to make the Traxxas battle at the front of the pack too. So So that was cool. But yeah, that Stadium Main was tons of fun. I shouldn't say I was super upset about it. I just should have won that race, I felt like. But having that consistent battle up front, especially with only having 3 people in it, it kept the race interesting for me. Unfortunately, just couldn't put it together. So, but now on to the main event, which is what we were excited for all day. It was the Slash Main today. So, yeah, let's check that out. God damn it.
All right, marshal's ready, driver's ready. Listen for the tone. All right, 1 minute in. It says Levi's out front, followed by David, Bryce, Brandon, Zach, and Shane. Fast lap by Levi, 44.9. Oh, Bryce just beat that, 32.9.
Nelson, what are you doing? That's true, yeah.
Alright, minute and a half left. I don't know. I'm just getting him off. Bryce, David, Levi, Brandon, Zach, and Shane. Bryce got fast lap 32.4. Minute left. Race number 6, 4x4 short course A main is up next. Marco, Brandon, David, Ricky, and Casey, you guys are up next. Seconds. Keep going until I call your name. Shane, you're done. Bryce, you're done.
So, how was that? How do you feel? I mean, did we do good? Did we do bad?
I think it went pretty well. It was nice to start in third so I could just gun it off the line and not have to worry about the people behind me. I was kind of running my own race. I didn't really see anyone the whole time. I had about 2 competitive laps with you and the guy in second, and then I just kind of sat in the middle and just ran my race. The story of the day was both of my trucks were basically the same. I was doing the same thing with both of them. I got third with both of them. And I was pretty happy with both of them, but it was nice not to get ran into the second the buzzer goes right off the start.
Yeah, and if you listen to our chatter before the actual main starts, we're just talking about his placement and where he's lined up on the grid, and we're like, they're aiming right at you, and
Yeah.
they're probably going to take you out. So
I thought I was going to get
think-
annihilated
Yeah.
off the start. I was worried. That green truck was aimed right at me, and I'm like, man, this ain't going to go well.
not this green truck,
No,
the
no,
other
no.
one. But that's kind of the thing, the story of the day with the Slashcast. Like beginning of the race or qualifier, you just needed that good getaway to get away from the traffic that was going to take you out, because in this class you can expect that, because you're going to get bullied and you're going to get run over.
And they're not going to stop, and you're going to have to try and pass them
Right.
again, and then you're going to get hit again.
Yep. What was I going to say? Please help me. Well, anyways, I felt like I had a solid race. I pretty much stayed out in front. I think I stayed out in front the entire race. Just raced clean. I don't think I got marshaled once through the 6 minutes. Was just able to set my pace and kind of just stay chill, drive it at 95%, not overdrive it, and just make sure I stayed fast to stay ahead and not make many mistakes. Also, you were way faster in the main than you were in the qualifiers,
Yeah.
because, I think I put you a lap down, but you were still catching me after
Yeah,
that. You made
I
him,
almost
you made him
caught back up to that
Right.
lap, but I
Yeah.
just not quite.
You didn't get put a lap down by second, did you? I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
No, I think I had like about a half lap lead from second pretty much most of that race, so it was kind of boring out there on our own, but at the same time there's people all over the place, so you're still passing people.
Yeah.
And it was
Get
still a
a
lot
few
of fun.
laps on the bottom three guys.
Yeah, so again, qualifying first, finishing first, couldn't ask for anything better than that. We got a double podium on that, so that was cool. Yeah, and then again, you were just extracting pace from the truck all day long and
Yeah.
continuing to get faster. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. I don't know, we didn't say this, but this was kind of cool. We were looking at our qualifying times between our trucks. So for my qualifying time with my Rustler and my Slash, was 1 second apart through the entire day. So like I was running super consistent with both of them, like exact same. I think you had the
Mine
similar
was
numbers, right?
3 seconds apart.
Yeah. So we were just kind of had our own pace and we were just sticking to that and setting it. But yeah, I think your pace, you were about a lap slower in qualifiers, but you definitely went a lot faster than that in the mains.
Yeah.
So
I pinned it down a little bit more in the mains qualifier, just trying to get a good time, try to qualify high. But
yeah, you also, I don't know. I mean, we shook a lot of rust off today.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I feel like I actually got slower with this thing throughout the day. But this stayed solid throughout the day. But yeah, then you were constantly improving here.
Yeah.
So
first races were tough. But after that, I'm like, all right, I'm back into it. I know what I'm doing. And place well.
yeah, definitely excited for the next time we race. We're going to have a lot higher expectations. Hopefully, we'll have a lot more entries too. Just because we had a really low number, unfortunately, today. So hopefully next time there will be more. Next race will be July 12th. And then there's the big race July 26th. And July 26th is going to be the biggest race. We're going to have the most entries for that one. That one's going to be a ton of fun, but hopefully we get a good turnout for the 12th too.
Hopefully we also
So-
have Colin for the 12th.
Yes, yeah, I forgot to talk about him. The icon. Yeah, that guy's cocky as all hell. But hopefully he's there next time so we can humble him a little bit. Hopefully we can beat him. I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
But that guy is a god. So, well, cool. Do you have anything else to add on the day? Anything more
Just
you want to talk about?
Happy to get back out there. Happy to knock the rust off, and happy to finish on the podium.
Yeah.
In every single class.
Yeah.
For both of us.
Yeah, no, it was a good, successful day. Had tons of fun. Again, I couldn't stop talking about how happy I was that we were back today, because
Yeah.
it's been a long time. I was even telling him this morning that I haven't been this excited to race in a really long time. So just good to get that excitement back, take a break from the real world and go race some toy cars. So yeah. Well, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sure there's probably less than last time. It's been about a month since I posted a video. So probably about like 14 people that watch this video now. But again, thank you, and we will see you in the next one. Yay!
Go!